24 hours with JB. Let's talk. Beloved. And we're down today. I'm not even going to hold you. Today was one of them days. Listen, Fed Chair Jerome Powell. The good news, let me start with the good news. The good news is he did drop interest rate. Sorry, he did drop the Fed funds rate, right? By 25 basis points, which the street was expected. However, there's a caveat with that, right? The caveat is he's basically saying, yo, listen, enjoy this decrease, but going forward, aka next year, next month even, because that's when the Fed chair Jerome Powell comes back. Listen, yeah, we on timeout for a minute. The inflation is looking fake crazy. I'm not feeling the way the inflation is looking. So therefore, we're going to readjust some things. And it's funny because the previous meeting, he kept saying recalibrate. He never used recalibrate this time. So much so one of the news anchors asked him, he said, Joe, Fed, like, what's good? Last meeting, you kept saying recalibrate. Like, did you switch your whole game plan up? What's really good? He laughed. No. Just had to adjust a little bit. What's funny, though? Like, my thing is what's funny, because before you was talking about recalibrating, and that recalibration basically was an indication that you were going to decrease rates going forward, period, right? At least for the next 4 to 5, 6, whatever, you was going to decrease rates, period, and we was back on a decrease phase. Now, all of a sudden, here, take this one. It was more so forced. I wasn't even feeling the rate cut. It was more, here, take this, but next year, listen, y'all talking about 4 rate cuts? No, it's 2, beloved. 2. And you'll be lucky to get 2. That was the energy. I'm like, damn, like, is that what? Yes, inflation is, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. But, okay, I get inflation is looking a little, but my thing is this. What about Trump? Because here's where the politics come into play, because Trump is pro-business, right? And President-elect Donald Trump, he wants for rates to be as low as possible so that people, entrepreneurs, can go out and basically get loans at a cheaper rate and stimulate the economy, right? Whereas Fed chair is like, yeah, Trump, you're a president. Stay in your place, I'll stay in mine. I control this. I dictate this. So Trump is like, yeah, but you know what? We need to change the whole policy, period. Because I'm tired of you just controlling things. I need some say. So needless to say, the two of them have been, you know what I mean, exchanging blows. And if you know your history, this dates back to like 2018, 2019. The stock market was down around that time because the two of them basically couldn't get along, right? Fed Chair Jerome Powell was actually appointed by Donald Trump, right? That's what a lot of people don't know. And since then, their relationship has been volatile like the market. Albeit this particular go-round, Biden was in. Biden wasn't really aggressive like Trump, and you know, he just more so stayed out the way for the most part and let Fed Chair Jerome Powell do his thing. And I would arguably say, as well as the street, Fed Chair, he made like a mistake or two. He basically should have cut interest rates in June. He didn't, but then he doubled back on the next one and he cut them by 50 basis points. So that was sus to us, right? But for the most part, he's been doing his thing. I'll give him his flowers. You know what I mean? Because it's not an easy thing to do. However, in this day and age right now, it's looking, he basically got the whole market shook. In a nutshell, I know I'm babbling. Everybody sold everything. Yeah, let's go. Because he's tripping. The way he's talking is hawkish, right? So therefore, I'm going to sell a little bit of this. I'm going to sell a little bit of that. I'm going to sell a little bit of this. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has been down for 10 days straight, beloved. 10 days straight. That hasn't occurred since like the early 1970s, right? So this is bearish momentum. I'm going to call a spade as bearish momentum. Nobody's really, why is the Dow Jones decreasing? Now, granted, it was at record highs, all-time highs, right? So it's still up here. So it's not like it did this and did this, but beloved, you see what I'm saying? Slowly but surely. And then today with the Fed chair doing that just made everybody sell everything. Bitcoin, gold. Look, the S&P 500 was down 2.95% today. In other words, it was down 178 points. What else? The NASDAQ was down, right? Gold is even, damn, gold is at 2603. That's a good price for gold. But gold is supposed to be a safe haven, right? You run to gold when the stock market or other asset classes are not doing as good as they should be, because that's intangible investments, right? Whereas gold is solid, you can feel it in your hand, it's tangible. So thus people take it back to the old days. The bartering system where gold was really the number one exchange of goods. Nonetheless, gold, that's a decent price. Listen, Bitcoin even ticked down to 103. And once I seen Bitcoin, I said, yeah, okay. People are panicking. People are panicking. But it may just be temporary panic. You know what I mean? Because the Santa Claus rally, it rallies up until the Christmas holiday or even after. Technically, the Santa Claus rally is from December 26th starting into the first 2 trading days of the year. However, some people feel as though it's the week prior. It's like a debate on Wall Street on what exactly the Santa Claus rally is when it takes place. Nonetheless, did the rally occur already and now we're in bear market territory? This is what the street is asking. The dollar even rose today. So let me tell you about the dollar. It may sound good that the dollar did rise, right? But here's the thing with the dollar. If the dollar, the US dollar, right? You don't want the dollar too strong. Because if the dollar is too strong, and let me say this, if you're a US business and all your revenue, right, is US based, then you want the dollar strong because you're good, because you're making all your money here. Therefore, that dollar circulates among these United States. Conversely, if you are making money, which a lot of corporations, US corporations especially, make money overseas, then that dollar is too strong. Nobody wants to deal with it, because you're not able to get as much bang for your buck, if you will, overseas. So therefore, you want the dollar like strong, but not too strong, weak, but not too. It's politics, right? So a lot of investors are starting to even say, yo, you know what? I'm going to go to small cap companies that are on the rise, because they deal more so with the U.S. and they have a better chance of thriving if the dollar continues to rise. So what happened as a result? The Magnificent Seven, Microsoft, Meta, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia, all of those stocks basically sold off, in addition to the rest of the market selling off. Remember, negative breadth. We spoke about that last video, or Google it, one of the two. But the breadth throughout the market is negative at this point in time. And it's like, I'm looking to see what exactly is taking place. And you know what's funny? All of this has me thinking, because I'm saying to myself, I'm like, yo, Warren Buffett, you not low. Nah, you not low. Warren Buffett, step to the podium, because why did you sell all of those Apple shares back then? Why are you sitting on so much cash? You got enough cash, literally, to feed a nation. What, did you see this? Like, what? I don't want to become a conspiracy theorist, but it's just like, damn, are you really the GOAT? Did you? At any rate, listen, man. It's a lot taking place. Let me get the VIX, right? The Chicago Board of Exchange, VIX. That's basically the fit. Anytime you see the VIX high, you buy, or you get ready to buy, right? Because if the VIX is high, that means the market is shook. People don't know what's going on. It's a lot of uncertainty. People are not comfortable. Like, people outside like this, like, yo, you know, if you see the VIX low, everybody, hey, the VIX is high. The VIX actually ticked up to like 23%, beloved. The VIX 52-week high, for reference, is like 35. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's not a good sign at all. Albeit we have the PCE coming out. I want to say the core PCE coming out Friday. So that may shake things up a little bit. And the PCE is a bit, that's the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. So therefore, the PCE numbers might bring a little light in the room, if you will. But if it's any uncertainty with that number that comes out Friday, beloved, yeah, it may go down. And then, like, I mean, it's just a lot of uncertainty altogether. Like, we just gotta, like, really wait and see to see what's taking place. Me personally, I believe from now, if it doesn't happen now, in terms of a correction or a pullback, from now to February at least, there's no way we're gonna be bullish. No way. No way. I don't see it. Prove me wrong, because I'll make money either way. But I don't see us being bullish from now to February. It's too much at stake. The tariffs play. It's a lot going on. Nonetheless, heavy on investment. Stay tuned. Read something, beloved. Drink some water. CMOS. Glow.